Welcome back. Happy Halloween! I don't have a very exciting video for you today, but I am decorating. So I took my kind of winter festival lots and removed all the winter decorations, and we're just doing like a fall theme. Because I haven't quite figured out all of the holidays in Kingdom of Adirn yet, but there's obviously going to be something spooky. So with that in mind, my idea was essentially, the fields have just been plowed, gathered, what have you, for the final time. Not plowed, that would be, no. Listen, I'm tired. Forgive me. But, yeah, so the fields are now empty, and everybody kind of brings things that represent their hopes for the future, so to speak. Or a wish, or anything kind of related to, I hate to use the word manifesting, but kind of. Like maybe someone wants a horse, maybe somebody wants their restaurant to be successful, that sort of thing. And so you bring those items to the field, and then before the first time they plow the fields, which is usually after winter, all of those items are gathered up and there's like a celebratory bonfire situation. So yeah, or you can just, they give coins as thanks, is another thing that I had. Nothing solid, but enough. People also carve pumpkins, of course. Why would they not? And bring them over here. And that's honestly really all that I had in mind for the field lot. I mean, I might end up decorating the other festival lots a lot more, but I don't see a reason to do the field lots a ton. Because it's superfluous. But it's still fun. I mean, I had fun. I had a good time. And for the second part of this, you'll see the other lots, but yeah, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm literally doing this voiceover the day this video is supposed to be posted, because trying to get my house, my old rental house, empty has just been, you think you're done, and then there's more, and then you just contemplate running out into the desert and becoming a hermit, and unfortunately I can't do that no matter how much I contemplate it. So here we are. I am tired. I never want to move again. I am dying in the house that I moved into. It has already been decided. They will have to pry me out of here. I'm not leaving. I'm never moving again. Ugh. But it's such a relief too, because now I can just focus on our actual house, so I can unpack, I can finish the projects that I've been working on that have been falling behind, like cutting tile, which I don't like cutting tile. I don't. I like cutting it in the moment, but I don't like the measuring, and I definitely don't like carrying it up and down the stairs. That's right, Sid. Fat cat agrees. But I need to cut like 10 pieces of tile, and then I can grout, and my floor will be done in my new closet that I've been building. But I just don't want to do it. And I've had other things that I needed to do more that are time sensitive versus that's not as time sensitive. No, Sid. No. Fat Cat has gotten especially obnoxious since we've moved into the new house. I'm not sure why. But I've had to build a wall on my desk to make him stop it, because he just comes and steps right on everything. Hi, I see you just circumvented my wall. Hi, you can be in my lap, that's fine. It's fine when he's in my lap. It's when he steps all over the keyboard and I'm trying to do stuff. But yeah, he's gotten quite ornery. He also now he's decided that he goes outside, which I really hate. But he just goes out there and then yells because he doesn't actually want to be outside. You could probably hear him purring. Because the other day I was playing D&D and we play on Roll20 virtually. And they're like, what is that noise? Is that like an engine? And I'm like, no, that is in fact my cat. I didn't know you could hear him. He's loud. He's an old man and he's loud. He's also gonna die in this house, which makes people sad when I say it, but he's had a very good life. And I love him to death. But I'm realistic about lifespans of pets. Because you kind of gotta be. That's just part of it. I mean, I hope he lives till he's 30, but we don't know. And maybe that's morbid, but I think it's healthy. I think people's relationship with death in general is kind of wonky. Ask a mortician is totally right. We need to go back to basics, and we need to calm down. And stop putting chemicals and everything. That needs to stop. Hi, excuse me. Yes, thank you. So yeah, I'm just placing little carved jack-o'-lanterns. I also added a bunch of candles, just... Again, the idea is people are giving thanks. They're looking forward to the new year. Rather than, like, New Year's resolutions, I really like the idea that once the harvest is done and winter is about to set in, that is when people kind of make those resolutions and have those thoughts, and it's really present in their mind. Because, you know, winter's coming, everything's dormant, and then when things wake up, okay, it's time to go. Like, I never understood why you do it in the middle of winter, because just, you need something to get you through winter, you know? You need a goal. But yeah, that's basically this lot. We are now going to move on to the next one, which I actually have another one. I didn't end up decorating it, but I wanted to keep to the general idea that there are events that go on during this particular holiday or season that everyone partakes in and participates in, and there's prizes and that sort of thing. Especially in Adiran, you know, they're going through quite a bit of change and upheaval in terms of their relationship with the supernatural, so I wanted this to kind of reflect that the supernatural are actually a little bit more present than they used to be. So I did put a werewolf in the fighting area because I thought the idea of, like, wrestling with a werewolf was iconic. So we have that. Later I'm going to put the invisible punching bag, like, on him so he can actually fight. Or appear to be fighting. But I left a lot of the, like, fences and stuff in place, just because it wouldn't make sense that they would move all of that. I do end up getting rid of the log pit. My justification is that maybe they can cover it. Question mark. But yeah, I got rid of a lot of, like, little details, but left the main ones. This part isn't really meant for sales, but I knew that I wanted a small magical items demonstration place. So I was grabbing all that out. I was just trying to grab anything kind of spooky. Because we have a lot of decorations for Christmas, because it's the holiday pack. Not a lot for any other holidays. Unrelated, but... So we've done 2 loads today to get all this final stuff out of the house. First load, fine. I come back, and my dog has a rope tied to her collar, like a temporary leash, the braided ones. And I have no idea what happened in the half an hour that I was gone. Because I don't think my neighbors returned her, and I don't think she jumped a fence, but, like, the gate's closed, the door's closed. I have no idea how she got out, and how somebody knew she was mine if she got out. I have a lot of questions. I'm glad she's here and she is safe, but now I'm paranoid as to how that occurred. I'll have to trick out the backyard with cameras, I swear. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at your beefer. Sorry, he's gnawing on me, and I'm noticing that he has a little bit of a broken tooth. Can I see? Can I? No? Okay, never mind. I won't touch it. Yeah, the things our pets get up to. I also really wanted to include the fire dancing mat, even though it does have a boombox on it, because I knew I could hide it. I try to use actual interactive objects whenever possible, rather than just decorations, because it's just more fun. They can go and do stuff, like that little board that could actually carve pumpkins. And I want to include more of the items that I have removed in the past because they weren't medieval enough or whatever, and just try to figure out, like, the Mashuno game. If there's gameplay involved, I want it there. I want it in. Someday I will figure out how to do defaults, and it will all be over for everybody, but I haven't had time to even think about it. Yeah, now I'm just thinking about my to-do list. I don't want to think about my to-do list. Let's think about this lot. So that little King Olos thing that I put in the pot is actually flammable. Again, it just adds a touch of flavor. There's lots of fire. This is very fire themed. I took out the little singing part because I didn't think singing competitions would happen at this sort of festival. But I am going to include the lottery bucket because A, I haven't used it yet, and B, it does seem in keeping with the general themes that I've been going with here. And yes, there's a cow plant. It's a decorative cow plant, but there is a cow plant. And then I had like crafting tables here. I wanted to keep some of them, so the baskets and the toy making, but then the rest I removed to do pumpkin carving because that, again, makes more sense. That's what they're doing at this point. This whole area is meant for festivals, so a lot of stuff gets taken down and put back in. It's meant to be kind of temporary. And I left the cooking competition table up as well. I can't force them to cook holiday treats, but we can pretend. And then I did a nice recolor of this backdrop. Because eventually, maybe someday, I'll take screenshots here. Who knows? Not me. But it's the dream. Put a bunch of pumpkins. I didn't want to go overboard on the pumpkins, but like, I might have gone overboard on the pumpkins. It's unknown. And then I swapped out kind of the prizes for fighting, just for a little bit of variety, but I added this Todd's Apothecary Table book thing. Just because it seemed like a good prize. Maybe they're, you know, books on the art of war. I don't know why my bagel is sticking. I'm trying to remember what I do next, but I don't remember. It's been a second. I definitely wanted to find a Make Crystal Ball because I love that piece of CC. I love that mod. It's super great. If you don't have it, I highly recommend, just because it helps you find spouses or mates or anything that you want to find. It's just very helpful. And it made sense because, again, looking towards the future, maybe someone's like, maybe I should settle down, so over the winter I'm going to do some courting. That little pedestal thing with the open book and the quill is actually the patronage mod thing, which I have not actually looked at in detail yet, but I wanted it to exist here. Because again, new beginnings, new employment, all that jazz. I gotta use the lovely decorative dragons, the little one, and then I put a griffin in as well. I figured this is just kind of like the people of Tenby brought what they had that was sort of supernatural and are just showing that it's not harmful. It's all in good fun. Everybody's having a good time. Just kind of familiarize people within Adiran with everything that's going on. Because previously, being supernatural in Adiran was highly frowned upon. If not illegal, definitely treated like it was illegal. And now that obviously Tenby's been discovered and they've made an agreement and it's an archduchy, they kind of have to accept that. So this is one way to do that. I ended up getting rid of a lot of the little clutter. I didn't want a lot of stalls or selling going on. And then I recolored the tables. I didn't change out all the prizes just because it didn't make sense. It was not worth the effort of doing so. And then I thought about putting the cage in just because it's cool, but eh. And then over here I wanted like a little kind of kids play area because this is definitely a more kid-oriented holiday, I would say. So I wanted that over here. I just realized I don't think I moved those. I think I just left them right there. Hey, look, it happens. Put all the little wicker? I think they're wicker. They're little woven animals. I put those here and there because I really like them. I think they're cute and they make sense. I am just hopping around. I was having a hard time deciding what I wanted to do and where I was going to do it, and I was feeling a little bit of pressure to get it done because I have so much to do. But I think it turned out really nice, which is always helpful. What else is going on? I mean, I'm going to a funeral tomorrow, which is kind of sad, but I think it's like a celebration of life. Yeah. Like, I'm sad about it, but it's also something that was eventually going to happen, and so it's just, I don't know. When it comes to people with disabilities who pass away, being somebody with disabilities who has lots of complications, sometimes it's a weird feeling. Like, sad, but also like a little bit happy for them and that they're not going to be in pain anymore. Like, I know I'm in pain, and then you feel bad about that, and then it's a weird, messy, complicated feeling. But it'll be fine. And then I guess I just have to unpack. My house is full of boxes. And it's stressful. But the time-sensitive part got taken care of. I do need to go clean, just because I didn't have my vacuum. So I need a vacuum, and I need a mop. I don't know what else. And then I think my first project on the new house that I'm going to start, once I cut the tile and finish the closet, I'm going to put in a tiny cat door that has like an actual door on it, and I'm going to put it in my bathroom so that I can basically there's a downstairs closet that's really big, and I'm going to turn that into like the cat area, so where their litter boxes and their food and all that. So I need to put the door into it, which isn't easy. That's like an hour and a half, maybe, tops. You're just basically cutting a hole in a wall and fitting a pre-made door into it. And then after that, who knows? Who knows what kind of chaos we're gonna get into? Not me. Not Sid. Sid don't care. He's gonna be so mad because after I'm done with this voiceover, I have to go and return the U-Haul, which means I gotta get up. And he's just so content and happy. But I don't think that I can call U-Haul and say, I'm so sorry, I can't bring back your truck because my cat doesn't want to move. I don't think that they'll accept that. I think they should accept it, but I don't think that they will. So yeah, I put the little bat there. I just thought it was fun. And we got broom displays. We've got fireworks because I love, again, interactive items. I wanted the snakes, but I couldn't think of a reason why they would be there. And then I just kind of decorated this table. It's not really stuff for sale so much as just like people can put on the hats if they want to, and they can look at some of the books, and they can see somebody doing magic-y things in a safe, secure environment. And yes, a lot of the CC is from the series that shall not be named, but it works. We just don't have to talk about it. It's like Fight Club, okay? We just don't have to say the words and don't give the person ad revenue, and it's all good. Lots of hats. So many hats. I honestly didn't realize I had that many. I was like, oh, that's quite a few. I didn't really know where to put that one weird shaped one. But yeah, it's just stuff that people are free to touch and look at and kind of experience in a way that's safe. To them, anyways. Conquering superstition via food and hats. I thought about changing the tents, but I'm like, the tents they probably keep and they're all the same. I really wanted a fortune frog, but it was not going on the table that I wanted it to. So the fortune frog went away. And when I say fortune frog, I mean a live frog that people are feeding pennies to. We don't want to talk about it. And then over here is kind of spooky kids' toys. Basically, you can just kind of drop the kids here and they can play. That one doll is horrifying. The one that's leaning against the dollhouse. Genuinely horrifying. But it's good. Just trying to find rugs, and then it's basically done, which is nice. I might go ahead and do the other one, even though spooky season is alas over today. We might still see it. Who knows? So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help. Oh, wish me luck on my unpacking, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.